Hey Scorpio. All right, so blocking out the fortnight player here. And you guys had requested a bonus, so here it is. For the Scorpios that are currently in a relationship, what does that look like? Whoa, that wanted to pull pretty quickly. Okay. Okay, for some of you, you are getting back with somebody. Okay, this is reconciliation, somebody that you felt like connected to energetically, spiritually, whatever that looks like. And for some of you, you are meeting a soulmate and you might disregard this person, especially if it's a fire sign, because you can't get over someone else, okay? That didn't make any sense for someone who's in a relationship, but okay. That was just a message. How about for those of you that are married? If you're married, could be looking at children and or you need to work on the relationship, okay? Let me try that again. Since we have the reconciliation card, I don't need to ask that. And we also have meeting someone new that you don't really want. Let's ask again for those of you that are currently in a relationship. My cards are crazy. Currently in a relationship, it is very cosmic, very spiritual connection. I'm getting it again, but this time I'm getting if you're in the relationship, okay? Could be living with them, married and or engaged, moving forward with that. Very spiritual connection. All right, for those of you that are single and looking, we already saw that, but let's look again. Single and looking. Sorry about the weird energy, guys, because the fire signs were great. Single and looking, you will be meeting your match. Could be a fire sign. 10 of Cups. Somebody you manifested. They are financially in a good place. This is not going to be a love at first sight. This is something that's going to take time to get to know each other and see how you really feel, okay? Could meet them at work even. For those of you that are working for somebody, what does that look like? For the Scorpios working for somebody, I'm seeing someone get a tattoo. Messages about you wanting to leave and I'll start your own business and or go into a company that's going to pay you more, okay? For those of you that are doing your own thing, what does that look like? Holding on to some sort of hope. Could be a little bit of a struggle. There will be a celebration around your finances improving. I do like that, okay? For those of you that are retired, what does that look like? Could be involved in some sort of lawsuit. Travel plans getting canceled. Some new opportunities, especially if it's in love, are not going to go well. Do not reconcile with it's an older person. They could be handicapped. An emotional fulfillment at a distance. A few of you have a stalker. It looks like somebody you already know. Okay, for my Scorpios, sorry. For my Scorpios that are involved in any sort of court drama, what does that look like? Doesn't go in your favor. You could bring it back to court and win. For those of you that have a dog, what does that look like? Dog could get loose, watch out. It'll cost you quite a bit of money. They could eat something too, and that's a vet bill. Or they need to change their diet, something like that, okay? I see them being more expensive. For the Scorpios that have a cat, what does that look like? They're bored. They're bored. Too funny. They do love you, though. 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Hopefully they're fixed. For any other animal, this is weird. They're not resting. They're thinking about someone or something. Something that's not there anymore. Worst case, it's a toy, I suppose. And any warnings here for my Scorpios? Any warnings for my Scorpios? Watch out for your options that you have going forward. Not all of them. The grass is not always greener. You know what I'm saying? You could end up in an argument at some sort of gathering or somewhere you're going with people. Like, it could even be like just out for drinks. There could be some sort of argument. Expect like arm pain, some sort of arm injury or something. Don't reconcile with a younger person. You do have the 10 of Cups coming your way, but it's not before. Usually don't reconcile with a younger person. They could be a Capricorn or Libra. They're at a distance. They are up to something. I don't like that. Okay, Scorpio, that is your bonus. And I don't know, guys. If there's other questions I should be asking on these bonuses, please let me know in the comments, okay? And have a good week.